The Abuja train attacks of the 28th of March, the Kuje prison invasion of July the 5th, the July 28th attack on troops of the 7th Guards Brigade in Buari, the July 28th attack on a military checkpoint in Madala Zuba, the attack by gunmen on a serving lawmaker, Ifeanyi Oba, on September the 12th. In mid-July, 13 officers of the mobile police units of the Nigerian police force were killed during an attack by gunmen in Kuramota village of Bungudu local government area of Zamfara state. In late May, bandits attacked a Nigeria Customs Service checkpoint in Miltakwas community, a few kilometers from Katsina town. These are just a few of the attacks Nigerians have faced in recent times, worsening an already existing humanitarian crisis and spreading fear among Nigerians. At the opening of the third quarter Chief of Army Staff Conference this year held in Abuja, the military chief highlights the successes made by several military operations across the country.
The recent successful hosting of Nigerian Army Day celebration in the southeast, in very precisely, has impacted positively on the security situation in the region, even as the troops continue to take decisive actions against the secessionists. Our connected actions in the Northeast Theater operation have continued to dismantle the cohesion of the insurgents, resulting in massive surrenders of the terrorists. The troops deployed in the South-South region under Operation Delta Safe have continued to perform creditably with the regimented joint operations, leading to the arrests of several suspects and their sponsors. Our offensive operations in the Northwest and North Central regions have also been intensified under the recently launched onslaught called Operation Desert Sanity.
With the 2022 military budget of 1.1 trillion naira of Nigeria's 17.126 trillion naira budget, the military claims that using kinetic and non-kinetic measures, 3,858 Boko Haram terrorists and their families surrendered between the 1st and 14th of July 2022. This is in addition to the 4,770 terrorists who surrendered in June of 2022. 42 terrorists were neutralized in July this year, while several kidnapped victims from across the country have been released. These successes have not translated to a feeling of safety among Nigerians, and the reasons are simple. Out-of-school children in Nigeria is the highest in the world at 18.5 million children. 3.2 million Nigerians are displaced. At least 3,420 people were abducted across Nigeria between July 2021 and June of 2022, with 6.5 billion naira demanded as ransom. To proffer solutions to this feeling of unrest, we meet up with Brigadier General Sani Usman, a security analyst and former director of Army Public Relations.
Anytime there is any security challenge, there could have been 1,000 others that were able to be nipped in the box, in the bud. So Nigerians should understand that fact, that we should understand and appreciate the fact that these people are doing certain things on our behalf. We need to support them, we need to encourage them in any way we can. But on the part of the security agencies, they should be conscious of the responsibilities on their shoulders. Nigerians look up to them, they have been doing so well so far. So they should continue, in fact they should up their games in terms of cooperation, in terms of synergy of effort, in terms of coordination, in terms of expanding their civil military relations, so that average Nigerians will have a greater sense of belonging that they are doing that on his or on her behalf.
Nigeria has reached the end of the third quarter of 2022 with mixed reviews on the performance of the military in the war against insurgency and insecurity in general. There's still a lot of unease in the land. Places like the northwest, the northeast and the southeastern parts of Nigeria are still cause for concern, especially looking at the fact that the general elections are just 2 quarters away. Will elections be able to hold in these areas? The military says they can, stating that the gains being achieved, at least in the end of the third quarter of 2022, will build a momentum that will meet President Buhari's December directive, just in time for the elections. Kayla Megwa, Channels Television News.